Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for birth number 8. That means if you're born on the 8th, 17th or 26th of any month, this is the reading for the month of August for you. The first card that I have from Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck is number 24. It talks about wholeness, and what it's basically targeting is, if you look at the color green, this is targeting your heart chakra. Now, when the heart chakra comes into play, what it signifies or what it means is that many of you might have blockages, you might have trouble getting over something very quickly, and by default, because you are number 8 people, you're signified by the planet Saturn. And with Saturn, what happens is Saturn takes a really long time to move on. Saturn takes a very long time to kind of go to the next step. And Saturn a lot of times also depicts patience. So you guys may have been hung up over a relationship or something that has not happened your way, something that did not work out your way for a really long time. Now, let's take it to the next level and see. So 4 plus 2 is number 6. Now, with 6 number, you are looking at the energy of Venus. So Venus is also important. And when it comes to relationship, when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions, it has got a lot to do with Venus. And what Venus depicts is, for many of you, Venus also represents finances. Venus also represents your relationships. So many of you might be still unable to get over a relationship that has happened in the past, and what this card is telling you here is that you have to accept the loss, you have to accept whatever has happened and move on, because it's the acceptance, it's the forgiveness that's going to come from your heart that is going to open a lot more opportunities for you in this life. Now, let's see from tarot what sort of messages we have for you people. The first card that I have for you is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands depicts internal conflicts, and it's not just a couple of conflicts, it depicts multiple conflicts, because number 5 is, it represents Mercury, and Mercury talks about multiplicity. It talks about multiple things happening at the same time. So there could be a lot of confusion. There could be a lot of confusion related to what you should do, moving forward, especially for your short term plans. Nothing long term. There could also be a lot of uh, arguments going on, not only within yourself, but also with, people that are very close to you. So that energy is very, very strong. The next card that I have for you is the Two of Swords. Again, Two of Swords, if you see in most of the other deck, Two of Swords, these two swords are right on top of your heart. That means there are blockages in your heart chakra, and one of the easiest way to open up the heart chakra is if you're into stones, or take up any green stone. There could also be problems related to financial abundance, and they could be causing hindrance when it comes to manifesting, and it's the same way even for your love life. Now, uh, increase the intake of green leafy vegetables, increase the intake of everything green around you. So if you start visualizing yourself being covered in green light, there are chances that you will improve or you will open up your heart chakra. Now, Two of Swords card here is depicting that you are not really listening to your heart. You are in too much confusion, and both these two cards are actually depicting confusion for you. So whatever it is, people, I really hope that you figure it out by the end of the month, because it does seem like a lot of your energy is being scattered in taking care of all these issues that you are unable to think of anything else. The next card that I have for you is the Fool. And the Fool card here comes as a card of advice to tell you that you really need to open yourself up, open yourself to new opportunities. I'll tell you something weird, like the Fool card in another deck that I use very commonly, it represents the green man, and it's also green. And green also represents freshness. It represents the start of something new. It represents, after that dry season, when you start, like, leaves start growing, and there's spring and there's everything new, that particular fragrance around and that particular aura that you have all around you, that is what it is depicting, and that is what you have to move towards. The next card that I have for you is the Nine of Cups. See, there is going to be a lot to offer to the universe. There's going to be a lot coming in your way, but what you have to do is you really have to work on this particular energy to move forward, to get out of these conflicts, so you can welcome all these opportunities that are coming towards you. I see very, very strong emotions. I see this sudden increase in your self-worth, where you start taking care of yourself, you start dressing up nice, you start putting more focus on yourself. The next card that I have for you is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords here tells me that something is walking towards you very, very quickly. And if you are in this position of attracting amazing opportunities, as long as you open yourself for new opportunities, you are going to be attracting a lot of wonderful things, a lot of abundance towards you very, very quickly. The next card that I have for you is the King of Swords. Again, be mindful of taking or measuring or quantifying everything, because your emotions cannot be quantified. A lot of people have this problem because of their past experience. They kind of overthink the situation, and because you're also number 8, you tend to hold on to things, you tend to hold on to your experiences a lot. So don't let this habit of what has happened in the past stop you from what can come in the future. The next card is the Hangman card. Is sometimes you have to learn to leave situations for how they are. Just be in the moment, enjoy the moment, because the Hangman card represents that you are in the energy of Pisces. You are in the energy where you are not taking action. This card tells you to have this unwavering faith towards whatever it is that you believe, but don't let the practical side of you come out a lot. So you really have to focus on that. You have to look at the entire situation from a fairly new perspective that you've never looked at from before. The next card is the Hermit card, which is telling me a lot of you are going to be spending time alone. Many of you may also spend time learning something. You are searching for answers. And the thing with you is all your answers are within you. So they are not coming from outside. If you pay attention to this card, you'll see how this girl is covered in this particular beam of light. And there's a flame right on top of her head, which means you have the energy, you have the creativity, you have the passion, you have all these new thoughts sprouting in your head, but you need the time alone. So if you're trying to find answers outside, if you're trying to go to people to help you out, I do not feel a lot of people will be able to help you out with whatever confusion you have going on. You really have to go inwards and figure it out. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, again, number 7 represents the planet Ketu. Ketu is all about putting your flag in. It's like hoisting your flag and saying like, this is something I have done before and this is something I know. And for your case, with the Seven of Wands, it's telling me there is going to be some kind of opposition. So not only you have the Five of Wands, which is a card of arguments and conflicts, but you also have the Seven of Wands. So be very mindful of what comes out of your mouth or what you say to people this month, because there are chances that you might invite unnecessary troubles and arguments. I understand that you are going through a very hard time, but to get over this time, the only person you can rely on is you yourself. The Hermit energy is going to be very prominent for you for at least the next 7 to 9 months. It's going to be very, very significant. From when you see this reading to the next 7 days, be mindful that you are not very aggressive towards other people, because it does seem like you have strong chances of being aggressive. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Cups, which tells me overall people like you, people enjoy your company. But it's just how the situation is right now, that you might be looking at the situation from from your past, based on your past experiences, which is causing you to have all these issues. So as long as you leave things up to destiny and you just kind of give your best to it, you will see things moving on. From relationship perspective, I do see things uh, moving ahead. I do see things coming to a good point. For a lot of married couples, there could be problems in communication. You guys might have issues communicating with each other, or there could be things related or problems or disputes related to your family members, but I definitely see a new beginning or a new conversation coming in for many people. For a lot of people who are in no communication zone, I do see some communication is going to happen towards the end of the month, not right now. But take what resonates, and do let me know if this reading resonates.